There have been a lot of Apple Watch updates this week, and if you're curious to know about them, this video is for you. Do you remember the iPhone 10? When they went from this to this, it was a huge update, and actually the first phone I ever pre-ordered. Next year they're releasing the Apple Watch Series 10, and they're gonna add some major updates, just like they did with the iPhone 10. There's a whole bunch of rumors about a new Apple Watch design, which is supposed to be a lot thinner and have a new way to connect your watch bands using magnets. Which I feel like using magnets on a watch band is a really stupid idea. Isn't it just gonna fall off? Currently there's two huge features that the Series 10 is supposed to get. The first thing is a blood glucose sensor, which they've been working on since the first Apple Watches. Apparently they've been making huge strides, and it should be ready for the Apple Watch Series 10. They're also working on adding more sleep features, which will be able to detect if you have sleep apnea by very carefully tracking your breathing through the night. It seems crazy to me that they'd be able to detect my breathing from something I wear on my wrist, but it'd be awesome. If they can get these two features to work accurately, it would be life-changing for a lot of people. Right now, to measure blood glucose levels, you have to poke yourself. So to be able to just detect it on your watch would probably be life-changing. watchOS 10.2 was just released, and they brought a lot of new features, but they also brought some back that I don't like. You can now toggle on or off the option to send you a confirmation when you finish your workouts. I guess this is helpful if you're someone who accidentally ends your workouts a lot, but for me, I'm keeping that off. I don't want to have to push extra buttons. Now, if you're listening to music on your HomePod Mini or HomePod 2 and you walk next to it, you'll get controls on your Apple Watch. The name drop animation changed a little bit, so if you bring a different phone close to your Apple Watch to share the contact, it looks a little different. I like the animation, it looks pretty cool, and it vibrates to let you know you're sharing your contact with someone. The best new feature on watchOS 10.2 is now you can add your health data to Siri. This means you can ask Siri questions like how many steps did I take, or how many hours of sleep did I get. You can also log things. Add that I just walked for 15 minutes.
Done.
All this is cool, but if you don't have an Apple Watch yet, you might be waiting a while. A company called Masimo claims that Apple is using two of their patents for their blood oxygen sensor. This has been going on since October, and the president has until December 25th to decide what's going to happen. What's interesting is Apple actually decided on their own to stop the sale of Apple Watches starting December 24th. So you have until the 24th of December to buy an Apple Watch. If you want to buy an Apple Watch after that, you might have to wait a while. The patents that Apple's being accused of stealing don't expire till August 2028, which is actually quite a while. But Apple promises they're going to do everything they can to get their Apple Watches back on the market as soon as possible. I'm curious if that means redesign the Apple Watch right now to get rid of those blood oxygen sensors, or if they can just turn them off in the software and call it good, and then fix it in the Series 10 Apple Watch. It's pretty interesting, but let me know what you think in the comments.